Which one is worse? Bill Cosby's Pudding Pops or Diddy's Ciroc? Oh, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode from a long hiatus.
Yes, sir.
Listen, man, everybody gets PTO. We used to deserve some too, man.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
You got paid? What the fuck?
Well, I mean, we get paid with the love of the people, you know? It's like, what do NBA players say when they make the game-winning shot? It's not about the money. It's about the crowd, right?
Is that what they say?
They should.
I've never heard a player say that.
They don't say that shit? So what do they do it for? Yeah, never mind. That was a dumbass question. Hey, man, what's up? Anywho, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. How have you been? It's been, well, I've seen you, but.
I haven't seen you. It's been a minute.
I was going to say I haven't seen you in a month, but I've seen you within the month. I just haven't seen you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, how you been?
Been chilling. I was on the way here.
Uh-huh.
I was standing next to this dude on the subway, and he was just Googling, like, HIV shit. Like, HIV statistics.
Like,
Just going through
I'm bugging. I'm thinking HSV. I have something to say about that.
No, HIV.
HIV. Is he all right? Like,
He was pretty young. He was pretty young. I was next to me. He's just looking like HIV statistics, zooming in like on PDFs and shit. I don't think he was in med school either. So
nah. Okay, I'm asking a serious
felt
question.
bad for him.
Have you ever had a moment where you've had a scare? You start looking up shit to try to understand.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing that on the train is not the best time.
Yeah, especially HIV. It was just HIV, like nothing else. Like,
how did you see that? His screen was that.
He was
right?
really close to me. Like he was like we're standing, so it was a packed train.
I thought you was all up in
and
his
he just
shit.
didn't give a fuck. Like I thought he was gonna look at me looking at his phone because I was looking at his phone for a minute.
Yeah,
and he just didn't give a fuck.
What else did he like look on there? Just HIV?
I just saw HIV and a bunch of statistics. Like, I don't know if he's looking at like if he got it, if he can contract it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man, shit happens. I hope he's all right.
Every time I go here on the train from Brooklyn to come here is insane.
Yeah, you see a lot. You
Queens is like way more tame. Queens is way more family, way more like working class people.
Fuck all that.
Here is just like
New York.
menaces.
No, this is New York. Like, Brooklyn is New York. You got all that fake shit that nobody really want to be a part of. This is the city, man. It's the heart of the city.
Fake shit.
I don't know. I'm just
like
I don't
HIV.
Yeah, HIV is real. Like,
nah, Queens is not playing that.
Yeah, people deal with that shit on a real life basis. Just like young Robert on the train, like he had to deal with HIV.
Anyway,
looking up on the train. I've been good. I went to Florida, and then Atlanta. First of all, I am not the seasoned traveler that I thought I was this year. While I've been to a lot of places this year, for some reason, I could not process the fact that your board time and departure time were different.
You didn't know that?
I do know that, but not in that exact moment. I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking to my aunt because my departure time is at 10 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, yo, like, plane leave at 10, so we could get there at like 9. And then she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'll be all right. I do this all the time. Like, I just go through TSA. So she's like, all right, fuck it. Like, this is your flight.
Oh, no.
I get through TSA. Mind you, I already checked the TSA wait times. It was like 5 minutes. I get through TSA, the first part, and then I'm waiting to go through the scanner thingies or whatever they're called. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there. First of all, this line is mad long. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm looking at my boarding pass. I'm like, oh, shit. Boarding time ends at 9:44, and it's 9:29 right now. Like, so I'm starting to panic. I'm like, you just want the line to move faster, so you're doing anything, but everything you're doing is not.
You almost want to tell people, like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I want to miss my plane. Everyone's like, we all gonna miss it. Bro.
I'm looking over, like, thinking maybe that might help people move faster. And I look at the guy, I'm like, the TSA dude, I'm like, yo, my flight, you feel me? He's like...
That's when you start damn near turning into TSA yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, everybody laptops out, shoes on the thing. Like, you damn near start... When you in a rush, you turn into the agent yourself.
I was on it. This nigga said out of nowhere, he was like, yeah, there's a third line. I'm like, what? Like, there's a third line? I'm like, where? Because all I see is one long-ass line on the left, and the line I was on the right. I look all the way down. You can see like the little nylon rope that's going 10 feet, but everybody's like kind of huddled around it.
Peeped it.
Yeah, so I just darted through that line. I think I pushed a kid. It just got to the front, and then there's another baby in front of me with their parents, and I'm just eyeing them like, bro, hurry the fuck up.
Made it?
Yeah, I didn't really make it, but I mean, obviously I got to Atlanta, but the dude had to unlock the door with the keypad to get me in. So
Oh, like the gate door. Oh shit.
Yeah, like that's how late I was. Like it was
Damn.
done.
I showed up earlier and I missed a flight one time going to Texas doing that. That's crazy.
Nah, I mean my system is foolproof. So as long as you know your departure time, you just have to check the TSA wait time, acknowledge how long it takes, and then make your departure for that.
Get you some clear.
I have clear actually.
Oh,
but it's free. It's weird. I'm confused.
You didn't use it then. You could have cut.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I found out I had clear like this morning actually because I had a 6 a.m. flight.
Or you got like a free membership or something?
It says free membership.
Okay.
So yeah, because I was trying to change my seat and it said something about clear. I was like, what the fuck is this? So that was interesting. Also, Atlanta has arguably the worst airport known to man.
It's a massive airport.
Massive airport, but it's so fucking packed no matter what time it is.
Goddamn train to go between terminals. I hate that shit.
I like that because I like walking through.
I mean, it's nice having it, but it's like,
figuring
out it's a little annoying.
But fucking, like
bigger than fucking JFK.
Yeah, bigger than JFK. Ironically, if EWR might be bigger.
No, I think the biggest. I think it's known. The big
EWR
Atlanta
is fucked up.
Atlanta's like the biggest airport I think in America.
Oh shit,
up there. I think it's known.
Okay, well, theirs makes sense in how they structure it. EWR doesn't. Yeah, there's no connecting the terminals. I was like, hey, bro, how am I supposed to get to Terminal C? He's like, get on the bus.
What?
Yeah, I was like, get the
I've done EWR, but I never got on a bus.
I was tight. I was like, ain't no fucking. Well, I was like, sorry, hold on a second. It's easy to get on this airport, but if I want to get off, I got to go through these hoops and bounds. It took me 20 minutes to get on the bus.
Yeah.
But yeah, if y'all ever going into Atlanta, travel hack, go through the international side.
Did you do any Atlanta shit?
No, and I was really disappointed.
No Atlanta behavior?
Bro, here's what I was expecting. Like, when I got off the plane, I called my Uber. This bum-ass nigga riding in a Honda.
Ubers in Atlanta are nuts.
Where's your Hellcat?
Ubers...
Bro.
Did I ever send you the video? My boy in Atlanta took an Uber, and it had the most makeshift gizmo in it.
What do you mean?
Where the driver was sitting in the passenger seat.
What the? Oh, shit.
And he had like a Inspector Gadget steering wheel connect. It was like he had two steering, like those driver training vehicles?
The 2-seaters.
He was driving in the passenger seat like it was a training vehicle.
Oh, he stole that.
But it was an Uber.
Yeah.
It was just like the most ghetto looking shit.
He stole that shit.
Yeah.
He definitely stole that car because those cars you can't just buy off the lot. Like you can't buy those trainer cars off the lot.
He's working Uber with, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a driving instructor and he's just down bad. Or B, he stole that car.
The driver, he was driving on the passenger side.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Wouldn't you be driving? I don't know.
Maybe the driver.
And the driver's side was like a piece of plywood just laid down.
Atlanta's
where the seat is supposed to be. It's nuts.
Yeah, Atlanta's crazy. But my experience in Atlanta wasn't what I wanted it to be. You know,
go to strip club?
No. I also realized what Keith Lee, saying about Atlanta is real. That VIP shit is annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Everything's VIP, my nigga. Like, we went bowling and they had a VIP section for bowling. Yeah. I'm sitting there looking at these bowling balls. I'm like, oh, that looks so fire. It's a retro bowling ball. I'm about to pick it up. Niggas is looking at me like I'm poor. I'm like, damn, bro. I finally realized everybody's staring at me. I asked the young lady, I'm like, yo, I'm not allowed to take these. She's like, are you over there? I'm like, yeah. She's like, no. With such disgust. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I don't like the elitism in Atlanta. That needs to be fixed.
No one turned up like Atlanta, though.
Yeah, I didn't experience that. I think, and I was talking to one of my friends about this, I think for me to fully enjoy, like, the city of Atlanta, I need to be relatively close to the city. Like, my parents live...
A little far out?
Yeah.
Suburbs?
Yeah, they're in the suburbs. So I think it's like 40, 45 minutes out.
The Atlantic traffic is like the only thing, though.
Oh, yeah, that was bad,
like
too.
The worst shit I've ever seen. It's like, I don't know.
8 lanes for nothing. Like, just mad people there. But other than that, shit was cool, man. I mean, like I said, it was nice to get a break and just get away from shit. I used up all my vacation days, though.
Yeah, I'm about to burn some of mine. Hopefully go to Mexico next week.
But, yeah, a lot of shit. Oh, wait, sorry, no, I wanted to backtrack. You got me distracted. You talking about the HIV thing. I was listening to a podcast, and I did not look this shit up, so I don't know if it's true, but it's just funny. They said you can cure type 1 herpes with Listerine.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if you ever remember I told you, like, a year ago, like, sometimes, like, when I used to have sex, I would take, like, rubbing alcohol and, clean my shit.
Okay.
Like, that I might be onto something. I might be destroying STDs left and right. I might be the next Dr. Sebi.
Herpes ain't real anyway.
What? It's real.
It's not real.
What does that mean?
You know, whenever I get sick from it. Oh, I'm sick from HIV. Oh, I got herpes. I'm sick.
I mean, you don't get sick. You just have, mad shit going on down there.
Do you? All right.
Yeah, I think you can get sick from herpes, though. Can you get sick from herpes?
Like rare. I'm pretty sure it's like
I think it's the blisters open and become sores. The sores can crusty and heal slow over 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Sometimes flu-like symptoms such as swollen glands, headache, body aches, and fever also develop.
I think that's rare though. But yeah.
I mean, but you could get sick. We didn't say if it was rare or not. So it can affect your health. And then if you get flu-like symptoms, that could deteriorate your immune system. Next thing you know, you're dead.
That means you're just a bitch though.
No, that just means you got herpes. All right, fuck you, nigga. Anywho, that's what you get.
I have a bad cough, my fault. I'll be coughing this whole time.
All right, put a mask on. All right, anywho, a lot of shit happened this week, man.
Yeah.
We could cut all this small talk out. Fuck all this.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a disappointing year.
Yeah.
Specifically for black people. This was the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And what way to celebrate it by finding out all of your hip-hop icons are either sexual abusers, rapists, or sex traffickers, specifically Diddy. Recently, this is by the time you will be listening to this, a lot of information has already came out. But Cassie had filed a lawsuit against Diddy for a multitude of charges.
Yeah,
like I said
sexual
earlier,
assault,
yep.
Like rape, whatever.
I think, and I'm not about to run through all these things, but I'm just gonna run through the ones that stood out to me over the course of 3 weeks. I think
the details were nasty.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Nasty.
I don't even know if we could probably obviously put it on YouTube, but I don't know. I don't know. But
Diddy used to have dudes. He used to watch dudes.
That was the first thing that stood out to me.
What was the freak off again?
So when Diddy had these freak offs, he had multiple types of freak offs, but we're gonna talk about the specific one with Cassie. The freak offs Diddy had with Cassie were he would pay a bunch of men to come down and then have sex with Cassie while he watched.
Mm-hmm.
That is insanely messed up, just for the prime fact that it's you're abusing this woman's body, and there's relatively nothing she can do about it at this point. You have so much money, wealth, and power.
Yeah, she said she would do anything he would say, whatever.
Yeah.
And there's clips from old podcasts before these allegations even came out, saying some wild freaky stuff. I wish I had them on hand, but people brought out old clips from podcasts from years ago where they were talking about crazy stories. There's so many crazy stories about Diddy's, but people said,
I can go through them. I remember them. I remember. I had free time. One of the clips. All right, so it's a twofold clip thing. So the guy was Diddy's security and longtime friend, and Diddy and him had went into this sex store, and Diddy's walking around. Long story short, he's just buying mad shit like dildos and butt plugs, right? Time goes on. Diddy is in a room, if memory serves me correct, with Ja Rule, and someone's walking in trying to get to Ja Rule to talk to him, and the guy's like, yo, nah, I can't let you in there. The security guard's like, I can't let you in there. Nobody's in there. Guy's causing a ruckus. Diddy walks out of the room with his towel, and then Ja Rule's like, yo, you don't want to come in here. There's a lot of freaky shit going on in here. So there's just a lot of things. I think, I forgot the guy's name. It was another rapper, but he was talking about how he was with Diddy and Cassie somewhere, and Diddy, looked up and saw a white woman with her hair. Remember that style?
Hair shaved?
Yeah, the hair shaved.
Half skull.
And he looked at Cassie and was like, I want you to do that. And then
she did it.
Yeah, and then the rapper was looking shocked, yo, did you just
she really did that shit.
Did you really just tell her to do that after you just saw another woman do that? That's crazy.
You know the craziest part about these Diddy allegations?
What?
Is everyone believed that shit off rip. I'm not saying, but how many times the allegations come out? Usually there's a percentage of people that are nah, defending him. Yeah. But no one is defending Diddy. But you gotta 99% of people on this issue are nah, we believe these allegations 100%.
You gotta think about it. People been on Diddy for suspect behavior for years.
Yeah.
Years. I remember there was
Drink
one
Champs?
point. Drink Champs was crazy when he was what did he say? He's like
He was
something
talking,
daddy.
he was talking like, oh, you never get. Why don't you ever get lit with me, daddy? He's talking to
Fab. He's talking to Fab. Yeah.
And then fucking who else was there? Fucking
some other dude.
Jadakiss was there, just like hand in his face, like, please, Diddy, stop. And he just keeps saying such shit.
Nah.
He's like, well, yeah, why won't you party with me? He's like, yeah, we done turned up a bunch of times. He's like, no. I mean party. Like,
yeah,
it was like, oh nah. Like,
a lot of videos came out. I think remember not DC Young Fly, Desi Banks was talking to some people on a podcast, and then he was like, yeah, nah, I've never been in one of Diddy's parties, and he was like, yeah, you don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, they was kind of warning him to be careful. He was so confused. He was like, what? I don't
He's like, don't go to them Diddy parties.
Yeah. But I think the reason why no one came to Diddy's rescue was just because, like I said, this has been an ongoing thing for years where people are showing how corrupt
open
Diddy
secret,
is.
you know?
Yeah. I remember I don't know if you remember the show Empire that was on Fox. Mm-hmm. Diddy was complaining about how the show resembled his life, and everybody was like, wait, hold on a second. So you, like, killed somebody? Like, and he just got mad quiet really quickly. It was just suspect. But another crazy thing was how Cassie at one point in time was talking to Kid Cudi, and then Diddy blew up his car.
Yeah, so they blew up his car.
That was fucking crazy. 'Cause I think everybody thought Kid Cudi was crazy when he said that, right? Yeah. Or am I bugging?
I forgot that thing even happened.
But yeah, it was a long time ago too. So
like, damn,
it's hard to remember in real time how we reacted.
Remember he threw a kettlebell at his son's football coach.
Yeah, that's really crazy, bro. There was another report that said he
slapped Drake.
Oh no, we've been through that though.
Yeah, that's
why him and Drake have that beef. I think Diddy's friend pissed on him. On Drake?
Someone said that,
yeah, I don't know how true that is, but
there's so many Diddy stories, though. It's like
there's a lot.
Endless.
Bro, he hung Wale over a balcony for no reason other than him working with Cassie, but he wanted him to work with Cassie. Yeah,
that was, remember even the Chappelle Show had a joke about that.
Really?
When Chappelle Show did the Making the Band. You ever see Making the Band?
I've seen Making the Band.
There was one point where Chappelle's dressed as Diddy and he chokes fucking Wyclef Jean, whatever.
Oh, wow. No, I didn't know
that. It's like, too close. He starts choking him.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
We should have known Diddy was off the rocker for two things. One, when Making the Band, he had all of them walk to Brooklyn to get him a cheesecake. And then two, when he had dudes having a sing-off just for a bed.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's too much.
Like, imagine me, you, Oscar chilling. I'm like, yo, y'all want to sit on this couch? I need to sing for it.
Yeah, Diddy's
That's disgusting. So, I think Diddy's a piece of shit.
He's just like the supreme. So, like, if there's a supervillain that exists in the world, it's Diddy.
Yeah, at least the black version of it.
He is the supervillain.
But you know what it is, though? And I think a more important discussion that needs to happen is that this shit is going on in the music industry, and a lot of people just turn a blind eye to it on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. Like, even if you think about it from Fab's perspective, right? This man punched his wife's teeth out, and everybody act like it didn't happen.
I forgot about that.
Joe Budden tried to fuck his employee. We all act like it didn't happen. Well, no, they be on Joe Budden's ass, actually. Never mind. Mm-hmm. They will not let him forget that.
Yeah, people do be on
But it's like so much shit happens in the music industry that we just let go.
Yeah, people forget a lot of shit.
Yeah, Tory Lanez.
It just takes one Twitter thread and then
it
surfaces.
So I think it's just mind-boggling to me, like how we want all this change to happen, but as long as the music's good, we're willing to be like,
the music isn't even good.
No, I'm saying in general. I'm generalizing. But with Diddy, I think that's why everybody's on his ass, because there's nothing for you to be like, yo, I can't lose Diddy.
And most of the big Diddy allegations happens before like Twitter was popping.
Yeah. And also
most of these allegations are like pre-Twitter. Like pre-2008, 2000, you know.
You know what I don't like? I'm not sure if you've seen this, but a lot of people are confused as to why someone like Cassie would wait all this time to come out and say something. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of comments of people like, "Oh, like, why would she wait so long
that's
to
common.
say something?"
Yeah, that's common with victims, though.
Yeah, and I don't think people understand. You know what I think it is that people are not trying to fully grasp. There's a lot of things, variables in play in this, right? I was talking about how like Diddy has a lot of money, power, and respect in industry. When you have all that, and you're someone like Cassie, you got to think about it. Diddy is someone that, in a snap of a finger, can make your life change for like the better, right? But also, if someone could do that for your life, they can do the opposite and make your life a living hell in a snap of a finger.
Literally kill you.
Yeah, literally kill her. So you have a dude that, in those documents, it said that he was hiring a private investigator to follow her everywhere she goes to report on things she was doing. He got her medical records before she got them. I think, before she got them.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so it's like, if you're Cassie and this dude has such a grip on your life, how do you logically say, I'm going to leave this life? And when she even tried, he blew up a dude's car.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like, he blew up a man's car when you were not dating anymore. There is no, I'm going to leave. At some point in time, the victim just says, you know what? There's an actual word for it. I think they say dogs do that a lot with humans, where even though, like, you just took them away from their parents.
Stockholm Syndrome?
Yes, thank you. So it's like at some point in time, you might have some sort of Stockholm Syndrome. And then... so it just bothers me when people are like, "Oh, like, I don't understand why Cassie didn't say
I would
something."
be surprised if Diddy was behind Tupac and Biggie's death.
I felt like that too.
Like both. Like,
I felt
he
like
killed
that.
both of them.
Someone said I was crazy for feeling like that, but I feel like that. I don't have a logical...
I would believe it. Me neither. I just believe it.
I don't have any logic to say why that's true, but it just feels right now.
He just has that kind of energy.
Yeah, I think he has something to do with Tupac's death. I think he said something about Diddy having guns and finding out Tupac was somewhere and then rushing there. But it wasn't that specific incident. But I wouldn't be surprised if he had something to do with that. I also wouldn't be surprised if he had something to do with Diddy. I'm sorry, Biggie. People say, oh, that was his artist, but Biggie was bigger than Diddy.
Diddy was right behind 9/11.
All right.
He had something to do with it.
All right. Like, yo, what do you think this man is, Dr. Doom? Like, that's crazy. Diddy's behind.
Not far off.
All right, what if he was, though?
Can you imagine?
I would be sick to my stomach. That's OD.
He's just in a room with Dick Cheney and George Bush, like smoking cigars, like getting fucking pissed on by prostitutes. I don't know.
What if he was behind JFK's shooting?
All right, he wasn't even alive.
Oh, I don't know.
Or he was a baby. I don't know.
What if he was behind Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination?
Yeah.
We don't know what Diddy did. He could have
COVID.
He could have been a reason why LeBron doesn't have 5 rings.
It didn't happen in China. It happened at his freak parties. The freak offs, that's where COVID originated. He had one of them platypuses and one of them cages, and it was pissing on someone. That's how COVID started.
How much I got to pay you to go to one of Diddy's freak offs?
What if it's kind of lit?
Like lit.
Okay, there's some freak offs. It depends. There's probably been a couple freak offs where dudes went and it was like, yo, that was kind of.
But like from like other dudes doing their thing, or you think there was like women there?
Well, okay, never mind.
I might delete that
right.
if I remember. I might delete that.
Never mind.
Oh my God, take a Ritalin or something. I don't know. Whatever's gonna stop your cough. But let me ask you. All right. We're very unserious, so I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah, let me take. I'm redacting that last thing.
Yeah, that was.
You don't got to delete it, but you know.
Okay. Which one is worse? Bill Cosby's pudding pops or Diddy's Ciroc?
Oh man.
That's a tough one.
To be fair, Diddy was always a piece of shit, though. Like, you know, Bill Cosby was pretending not to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Diddy wasn't really pretending. He kind of was. Remember, like, I know I am, be what you want to be. Remember that was when he was trying to rebrand himself?
I can't.
And he that go vote shit. Was that the same song? I don't know.
No. And then he rebranded himself as Love.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't think anyone believed the rebrands. So Bill Cosby was seen as like that fatherhood figure. So Bill Cosby's worse, I think. But Diddy was like, all right, this guy.
I think Diddy worse.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, I mean, who's really eating a pudding pop?
Yes.
There's mad Ciroc everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in that Ciroc. Yeah, and Deleon. I don't want none of that shit.
I don't even know that shit.
Someone said, it was mad funny. Someone was on Twitter like, oh, so what y'all gonna do? Stop drinking Ciroc and Deleon? And niggas was like, what the fuck year do you think it is?
Deleon.
Like, I think it's a brand of cognac. I don't know. I've never had Deleon before.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Yeah.
Who's drinking that shit in 2023? I
saw Diddy had a cologne commercial with Cassie. It is the nastiest shit you'll ever. It's like a commercial that was on TV, and it's literally just a commercial of him like choking and fucking her. I think that's the commercial. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a video. You can watch it.
I'll look it up later.
It's insane. It's the nastiest shit you'll ever see. And it's just like a regular commercial that airs on like ABC. It used to be. It was just like 20 years ago.
Okay.
2008, whatever.
It's interesting because it's easy to sit here and say, how did everybody ignore all this stuff and how did we let it get this far? But the reality of it is that everybody's sense of morality kind of increased over the last 6 to 7 years. Like people kind of have a better...
Changed.
Yeah, time
the woke movement really picked up the last, like, you know.
That is a fact. I think the woke movement...
It really started picking up in like 2016, so, you know.
Yeah, so it's easy to kind of look at all the shit that Diddy did and was like, people just like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, also, she was under an NDA. I meant to mention that earlier. Cassie was under an NDA. That's why she couldn't say nothing. So the minute her NDA ended, she
it ended.
emptied a clip on him and pulled, and he could have avoided the lawsuit by just paying her
Settling
immediately,
it. Yes.
immediately before like the public got to it.
Wait, that was an option? Are you sure that was an option though?
Yeah, he knew about it already.
Okay.
We just found out about it.
He probably just didn't think it'd blow up. Like,
Yeah, I think he tested her gangster. Her gangster was strong. And then it took less than 24 hours for this man to settle. So for anybody that thinks these are allegations, no. Anybody
he
that
settled
wants
already.
to, bro, he settled in 24 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't think people fully understand.
Don't you think people are just gonna forget about this again too? It's been damn near. We put this on the list like 2 weeks ago. I don't see anyone talking about Diddy.
Oh, my
anymore.
timeline's still talking about
Still
it.
talking about it?
Yeah.
I don't really see it that often.
My timeline, because I find out something new every day.
I feel like people are gonna forget in a month.
Oh, yeah. It's
And
too much
move
life.
on, and then you might do some new deal, and
It's
he's
too
back
much
in the
life.
limelight.
But the thing is, right now, his name is still in conversation. So, for example, right, his Sean John clothing got pulled from Macy's.
I didn't know that shit still existed.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone said I think Maryland was the only state really buying it heavy. I don't know.
You're still wearing Sean John in 2023. That's on you. I'm not gonna lie.
But it
Wearing
was
a
Sean
goddamn
John.
velour jumpsuit with Sean John on the
All right,
back.
first of all, velour's fire, nigga. Don't do that.
Did you have the green velour jumpsuit with the
I
Sean
had
John
a
on the
Sean
back?
John jumpsuit, but I'm gonna burn it. Well, I don't have it no more. I have a picture of me in it. It was fire. It was like a nice cream color. That's kind of Ayo now if you think about it.
Cream?
A cream color and it's associated with Diddy.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Nah, I don't want to wear nothing with Diddy
You
and
got Diddy's
cream.
on your back? Oh, no.
Yeah, have his name. Nah, have his name plastered on my back.
White?
Nah, Ayo. But yeah, I used to have a Sean John sweatsuit, Velourin and Corin. Yeah, that shit got to go. Got to remove that from the archives.
Yeah.
The next thing Diddy got removed from, he is no longer, I think, the president of Revolt. He had to step down from Revolt. That's the easier way to say that. So,
Is Revolt still big?
not from my perspective.
They're still involved in the Breakfast Club or no?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that deal still went through.
I wonder.
Because
yeah.
I know it's iHeartMedia and Revolt. I don't know.
I don't know, actually. I don't know what they... I haven't seen that logo on... I don't watch the Breakfast Club as much as anymore.
Yeah, I just see clips, but yeah.
It doesn't matter. But he had to step down from Revolt. So
He had to step down?
Yeah.
So this is recent. He stepped down recently.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That's big. All right,
Diddy temporarily steps aside as
temporarily.
chairman at Revolt in wake of lawsuits.
That means he'll be back.
There was another lawsuit. I forgot. Fuck.
Someone else?
Yeah, but it wasn't directly. Someone else said Diddy did something, and then someone said one of Diddy's associates did something as well. So it's now becoming a circle of abusers and rapists. Yeah, it's a nasty scene. Hip hop is not looking too good, man. And I don't know, man. That's a real shitty way to celebrate 50 years of hip hop by knowing not only Diddy, but I think they said something about Jay-Z.
Jay-Z allegations? No.
One.
I can see maybe back in the day. Jay-Z used to be a piece of shit too.
Yeah, one
He turned a new leaf, but like
it came and went, so it didn't catch any steam. But you know why though? Things are coming up. New York passed a law now that you can say anything. Not say anything. I'm saying
declassify things.
no. You can. There was a law where you couldn't talk about
NDAs like under
any abuser that like over a certain period of time you just couldn't say anything in New York for anybody that if you were sexually assaulted. That law stopped, and now you can. That's why Eric Adams is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I really want to give you
Eric
the
Adams
right.
got a 90s
New
allegation
York
also.
law about sexual. Fuck, because it's like a specific law. I just saw it and kind of. Fuck, man. I don't think I'm gonna find it.
No, you ain't got the details, so no big deal.
Yeah, I just really wanted to provide the information, but I'm not gonna be able to find it. It doesn't matter. But there was a law that was passed that everything ended and people are able to speak up about things that have happened from a longer period of time. And that's why a lot of people are coming out now and speaking up on men that have essentially raped them or sexually assaulted them. So Eric Adams had got one. And there's just an influx of things coming out. Like you can basically provide a lawsuit. That's also another thing. And it's sorry for bouncing around, but I was kind of curious on why when something like this happens, the first thing a woman does is sue, and
statutes of limitations and
yeah, it's a statute of limitations.
Part of it. And sometimes it's just like,
and most of the time, a prosecutor. My friend, she's a lawyer, was explaining this to me.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier, and a prosecutor will press the charges.
Yeah.
If there's enough evidence, a prosecutor will do it.
So in a court of law, if it's like a criminal charge, it has to be by by a reasonable doubt. He has to be guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and that's a way higher threshold of evidence.
Yeah.
So you need like way better evidence. But if you're suing someone, you just need a preponderance of evidence. So it's like 51% versus 50%.
Okay.
Or 49%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you just have like a little more, if you have just better evidence, then you win the suit.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, it's easier to sue someone successfully in America.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's way harder to get a criminal conviction, especially over like old allegations. They got to really dive in and have like rock solid evidence and everything, you know?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just wish people would start doing some research or attempt to do research before they jump to any conclusions on why,
why
someone's
she
taking
sue?
this approach.
Why didn't she?
Yeah. So I don't know, and it kind of just shows and personifies why women don't speak up when these things happen, because the first thing y'all do is blame the woman instead of the dude that fucking did all the heinous crimes. I think one thing I noticed is that the black community is heavily in shambles because instead of focusing on Diddy being this horrible rapist, everybody's like, oh, he's gay. Like, what are we doing right now, man? Like, that's the important thing right now.
Hierarchy, like rape or being gay. It's like a bigger accusation to call him gay.
You can be... There's a certain corner of the black community that you could be an abuser, you could be a rapist, and they will not care. But once you're gay,
you're gay.
All hands on deck. We need to look into
this. Is kind of the main reason why no one defended his allegation. If there was no gay allegations, there'd be a lot more people defending him, probably, right?
Yeah.
If there was no gay allegations,
once the gay thing came up, it was like, nope.
Not even the toxic dudes that are like, oh, where's the evidence? Like, not those dudes who were like, nah, he's gay.
Yeah, it was very minimal. It was very minimal. It was just like stupid comments and people not understanding. I think I saw like a little bit of defending.
Just a little bit,
yeah. People didn't understand, like, when he settled, they were talking about, oh, just because you settled doesn't mean you're guilty. What the fuck? You settle in a day, you're guilty.
I mean, technically it's true, though. If you settle doesn't necessarily mean you're guilty. But the fact that Diddy has corroborating story, there's old podcasts of people talking about it. There's the public info. There's so many people with similar stories about Diddy that it's just like, all right, like he probably did this shit. Like,
I don't know what that nigga did, but he did that shit.
That's a preponderance of evidence to me, you know?
Yeah. Oh well, man. Yo, you know what I was also thinking? Diddy's son.
Yeah.
He got to rebrand today.
Yeah.
Like, enough of that whole can't stop, won't stop, none of that. Stop doing all that stuff. You're not gonna Harlem shake your way out of this, man.
Be in clubs by me, hosting. He'd be in clubs by me, just hosting events.
Diddy's son?
Yeah.
Does he? I don't care. It doesn't matter.
It's like, you know,
he's not a good rapper.
Deuce versus Ciroc. I've heard
that's a weird like battle to have.
I don't know. That's what clubs be doing. I don't know.
I hate clubs so much. I do not have fun at clubs. Anywho,
I never know who wins.
What do you?
Like, who won? I was here for 4 hours. Ain't no winner. Ain't no winner get announced.
The club won. Nigga.
1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4.
Fucking
close you out.
All right, let's shift gears, man.
So I mean,
Adam Silver.
We got an easy transition right here.
Adam Silver might be the worst NBA commissioner ever. What's his name? Who was the NBA commissioner before him?
Stern.
Yeah, Donald Stern.
Stern was the Fed.
Yes.
He would just
John Morant would have been in Nassau. Everybody in the Hornets would have been in Guangdong. And more importantly, this Josh Giddey information would have never came out.
Yeah.
Josh Giddey would have been playing high school basketball if Donald Stern had found out before we found out.
Yeah.
And if we had found out, he would have been on Epstein's Island.
This is kind of fucked up.
This is crazy.
Talking shit first. I'm actually going to defend him a little bit. But
Josh Giddey, man. Listen, I fuck with Josh Giddey. He is consistent. Let me finish. He is consistent to his brand. He likes underage women, so he only scores under 18 points a game. You gotta dedicate that.
People said he only likes women the same 3-point percentage as him. It's like 50%, something like that.
That's funny. But all right, no, okay. All seriousness, this shit was so random and inconvenient timing because all the Diddy shit that was happening. It was just like, what the fuck?
I think it got blown out of proportion.
Why?
Because, so the allegations came out. It was a random Twitter thread about some dude saying that he messed with an underage girl, and there were some text logs and pictures, but apparently the girl wasn't even the same girl in the pictures, allegedly. But the thing about this is the NBA got all this information, and they confirmed it I mean, they confirmed they got all the information about the case, and they still let him play. And even the coach is like, "Hey, we saw all the allegations, and we're comfortable letting him play," which kind of implies that he didn't really do nothing wrong,
or they just don't really give a fuck about pedophiles. Karl Malone.
Well, I don't think he's a. Listen, I'm just saying. He turned 20. He's like 20. Apparently, he
21.
messed. The allegation was he turned 20 like 21 like last week, but when they linked allegedly, the allegation was she was what was it like a 17 or something?
16. She was in like a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Or maybe a junior in high school.
20. Yeah, that's.
She was in high school.
If that's the actual case, that's crazy. But I don't think that's actual.
I will shoot him some bail because apparently he met her in a club, and I guess she lied about her age. But I don't know. Maybe
none of the details are out, so it's like.
I mean, yeah, none of the details. We're just reacting from what the information we have.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm being a little obtuse here. But I feel like at some point in time, you could figure out someone's age.
Yeah, and as an NBA player, why are you messing with someone that young? That's like
even though she lied about her age in the club.
Even if it's technically legal, because if there's the age gap is technically legal.
Oh, in some states?
And I think every state.
Age of consent in some states is like 15.
Yeah, but if you're 20, then it's like...
Oh.
And I think in every state, if you're 20 and you mess with like a 16...
That's crazy.
I don't know, anyway.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I get it, like, how she could lie, but at some point in time, you would have figured out she was in high school. You not figuring that out is, like, a severe lack of due diligence on all fronts. You ain't get her Instagram, nigga, like, nothing.
Why don't you, also, like, you're in the NBA, bro, like, get you a BBL. What's your favorite porn star growing up? Just fly her out.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't got to go Zion and pay her a salary. You don't got to pay her salary.
salary. Just
salary is crazy.
It's easier. I mean, you won't be looked at
paid her 50 G's a month is crazy.
What would you rather be, Zion or Josh Giddey right now?
But the NBA and the Oklahoma City Thunder saw all the evidence, and they said he's clear, basically. Or implied is clear.
No, it's under investigation. But they said until then.
When the head coach said he saw the details of the case and they're comfortable letting him play after seeing the details.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but NBA is the most progressive sports league, so
it is.
So usually when shit like this happens, if they actually saw some like pedophilia shit, I think you would have got.
You would hope. No, let's not go that far.
Yeah, you would hope
because they was dick riding Karl Malone.
Like, okay, that was a long time ago.
But still, like this dude. I forgot what.
If Karl Malone was in 2022 or 2023,
but they let him go to the All-Star game.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, like so we're not gonna act like they didn't turn a blind eye to the. Like, come on.
Say about Kobe.
What?
Kobe.
What happened?
Remember, you don't forget when Kobe messed with that? Was she like 17 and then?
No, I didn't know.
And he got. You didn't hear about this? It's like a huge story.
No.
And she claimed he raped him or raped him. Her.
What?
You don't remember? You never heard about Kobe's grape allegations?
No.
It's a huge story.
How did that turn out?
Google it. It's huge. I forgot how it ended. That's actually a pretty big case, but yeah, I don't know.
Was he like convicted?
I think they settled or something. Or no, I think it just didn't end up. No, they didn't settle.
I'm gonna look into this later, but that's interesting.
Kobe said it was consensual.
Okay.
But she was like 17 and he was married and he cheated on his wife. Yeah.
Oh, I vaguely remember. Okay, never mind. You got it. I forgot about that.
But yeah.
Can't even sugarcoat that. All right. So.
But yeah, he admitted to hooking up with the 17-year-old. Anyway.
How do we feel about... So there's been a lot of outrage on Twitter comparing Ja Morant and Kyrie Irving to the Josh Giddey situation.
Yeah, I see. I think that's dumb. Like, first
I think there's some merit in there.
No, because the allegations didn't even come out. We don't even know. It's literally just the dude's name on Twitter.
But you don't think that it's kind of unfair that Kyrie posted, essentially, while it was stupid, a link and he got all of that, and then this is like something very serious, and the media asked Josh Giddey one question and ended it?
It's still pending.
But no, I'm talking about from a media perspective. Like, the media asked Josh Giddey one question, and he was like, I don't want to talk about it. All right. But they was on Kyrie's ass.
I don't think it's the same because Kyrie 100% did that shit. Giddey, you still... listen, I think if it comes out that Giddey messed with a fucking 15-year-old and that comes out, he's going to get fucking crucified and it's over. And he's already getting crucified. People are assuming that's what he did already.
Yeah.
People are assuming that's what he did already. So
they wanted Malika Andrews.
Imagine if he ended up messing... Imagine if the girl was like 18
Okay.
And the allegation, and then it comes out that he was messing with an 18-year-old. Everyone, damn near everyone called him a pedophile. You see all the AI images of him dapping up Karl Malone. You've seen all the fucking memes about him messing with someone that's a shooting percentage or some shit.
First of all, the AI image is really good because I don't know how to do that. I was trying to figure out AI all week.
Put you on.
Please do, because I've been trying to do it for our thumbnails and I can't figure it out.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah. That's actually hilarious. Him dapping up Karl Malone.
Yeah, this is a bunch of nasty. But all I'm saying is, I don't think those comparisons are fair because media doesn't usually wait until allegations are legit until saying something. John Morant was on the camera.
No, that was different.
John Morant was on camera holding gun.
Yeah, that's a gun. I just feel like
Kyrie posted that on his public Twitter.
Yeah, but I feel like the way they treated Kyrie, you would have think he fucked a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, damn, bro. Like, it was just a link. And then Josh Giddey, we kind of
But let's be real. If the allegations are real, he's going to get fucking crucified.
We hope.
We know that. We know
I saw Malika Andrews, man, talking. I'm fucking around. All right, I'm going to make a joke, and I'm going to get serious. I saw Malika Andrews talking about it, and someone said she got 30 years older having to break the news of a white man.
But I think people are trying so hard to race bait it. It's like, I don't think it's real.
I heard her talk about
I think people are reaching a little bit.
Yeah, I heard her talk about Josh Giddey, Kyrie Irving, and John Morant, and she's used the same tone with the same direction.
Because think about it, they're gonna look. Imagine they vilify him, and then
you can get sued.
Yeah, they could actually get sued. Yeah, the media gets sued.
Sue the shit out of them.
Yeah, exactly. And it comes defamation, all that. So I think let's wait and see what the allegations say. I think the NBA is saying he's clear so far.
What's the over under on him doing it? 15?
I think if he first off, the NBA are fucking feds.
You didn't catch what I just said?
Wait, over 15. But
my bad.
The NBA are fucking feds. They know everything. They're like Diddy. They're like Diddy with Cassie, the private investigator. They know everything.
You remember that though, right? Like what you're saying is dead true. Like
Melo confirmed it.
Yeah.
They damn near had private investigators watching their friends, seeing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
that was like the old NBA with Donald Stern.
Nah, they're still
Adam Silver pussy.
They did with John Morant. They were on all of John Morant.
Look how long
they did that deep dive in John Morant.
Look how long that took though. That took him to brandish the gun twice.
They took him out the
after
playoffs.
After a laser
they
beam.
Suspended him during the playoffs. They suspended him in the playoffs?
No, during the playoffs. It was before the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that was after he had a laser beam and two gun brandishings.
Yeah, I mean technically he didn't even break a law, but still, it was.
They need to investigate LeBron.
Yeah,
that was left pocket. My bad. Unnecessary.
All I'm saying is NBA is the feds. If they listen, they probably are in that girl's. They probably got that girl in the NBA office right now. Like, all right, tell me exactly what the fuck he did to you. How old are you? Show us a birth certificate.
Or they want to sweep it under the rug.
DNA sample. NBA doesn't do that. I don't think.
You don't know that.
Maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
We don't know how much stuff.
I don't think Josh Giddey is that important to the NBA.
I'm just saying, we letting that Miles Bridges stuff rock.
Fourth string. That shit is crazy. He got 25 games for beating his wife.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing. And a standing ovation.
A whole season, too. He lost a whole
He shouldn't be playing. And then she had a protective order. He violated the protective order.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be playing, man. He beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Bro, what are we doing here, man?
He did make it.
It's the Charlotte Hornets. You can let it go. Send that man to Guantanamo Bay. Let him play over there.
You heard his raps, though?
Shut up.
It's kind of spin.
That made me believe that he's that kind of guy.
Did he say, slap a hoe in one of his?
Yeah. That man is a menace to society.
That's crazy.
Oh, anywho. All right, so Josh Giddey, man, keep scoring under 15 points. That seems like it's your niche.
People are roasting him because he was posting a lot of TikToks, and you saw the TikToks he was posting.
No,
he was posting TikToks of before the allegations came out of girls being on his mind and girls doing this and that.
Oh, I did see one.
There's so many TikToks.
It was he's sitting there well, you think she's cheating, but she really was asleep for 48 hours.
Yeah, things like that. And people are like, you were in your bag over a 50-year-old on this?
Yeah, the whole time she just had to study for the SATs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you over here being a bitch. Come on, man. Get it together, Josh Giddey. What you call it? Chet, I think, started deleting posts.
Yeah,
that was funny. He's like, that's my brother.
They posted a Slam magazine cover without him or something like that, too. I don't know.
Hey, man, listen. If it ever came out that you had some allegations of fucking a 15-year-old, just know I'm distancing myself away from you.
That's crazy.
Until the allegations are not true. I'm not risking that shit.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be the guy really like, yo, that's my man.
I respect that. You know,
that's crazy.
You know that meme with that Lou dude. He's like, they got your man's. Yo, I heard they got your man's on sexual assault charges. Yo, I mean,
that shit is funny.
That was used so much this past few months.
That is a prime meme.
That Diddy, and that is a Hall of Fame. It just every time it's allegations.
That is a great meme.
My favorite is Tupac said it to Diddy and to Biggie in Heaven. Tupac to Biggie in Heaven. It's like, yo, I heard they got your man.
Oh, never mind.
That was your boy.
I'm thinking of another one. It's when Tupac was in, I forgot what movie he was in. He was like, it doesn't matter. I don't remember the scene anymore. But it was a funny scene they used. But, yeah, man.
Giddey.
I'm not going to say pray for Josh Giddey, man, but I hope for Josh Giddey's sake. Isn't he Australian? What if that just flies over there?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. It's probably...
What's the age of consent in Australia?
Over. Watch it be 15.
Guess.
15.
And I think I spelled Australia wrong. It's fine. Age of consent in Australia is between 16 and 17 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if she's 16?
Josh, Giddey, girlfriend, age. That didn't help.
She's not a girlfriend, but yeah. Liv Cook is her name.
Liv Cook. Okay. I'm typing Liv Cook.
How did people not investigate her age yet? How did that not come out?
She's a soccer player. She's 24.
Well, that's not the same Liv Cook.
Oh, I'm dumb as fuck.
You pulled up like someone on TV USA.
My bad, guys.
Liv Cook.
Yeah, I mean, listen, all white women look the same. This is a fire jacket. I got distracted. Someone say, like, yo, I see the vision with the girl and Josh Giddey. That was crazy.
There was like I saw like her ex-boyfriend from high school like posted TikToks of like, damn, I got like me and Josh Giddey are Eskimo brothers or something like that.
Yeah, that's nasty. That's crazy. All right. Doesn't really matter anymore. I guess we'll find out in due time. But all right, let's kind of shift the gears here real quick. You wanted to talk about the dating market is shit.
That was you.
I said that?
Yeah, that was you.
Oh, it is shit though.
I can do my egg too if you want. Whatever.
Yeah, no, the dating market is shit because I've been like on Hinge a little bit, you know, back on.
You back in the game?
Yeah, back in the game, man. So,
same, bro. I've been on heavy.
Fucking some of these prompts that women decide to put up are just
fucking kills me.
They're not engaging prompts.
They're so repetitive.
No, they're not even repetitive. It's just like, why would I want to speak to you? This one girl had this Hinge prompt that said, let's skip the small talk and just take me out to dinner and then we can talk there.
Name a time and place. I don't want small talk or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, how am I supposed to get to know you to know if I want to go on a date
That's
with
so
you?
crazy to me. I'm not going to go out with you without talking to you first.
Yeah, that eliminates the purpose of Hinge.
Oh, we liked each other, so let's...
Yeah, that literally eliminates the... I can understand if I saw you out in person and I asked you on a date, fine, I get it. But on Hinge, the whole purpose of it is to establish a connection and then go out on a date.
And vet people before you go out with
exactly.
Like, both as a dude and as a woman, you should be vetting the people you go out with before you go out with them on an app.
Yeah.
Have a I think people should have phone calls at least. Talk to like hear each other's voice, see even a voice note. Talk to each other. You know, hear each other's voice.
The voice. You know,
I see if they sound unhinged.
Yeah, but I just
some people are just fucking unhinged.
I think when I wrote this at the time, I was really upset because I had matched with a girl and she had followed me on Instagram and immediately unmatched me. And I was like, it gotta be the podcast. Yeah. Gotta be the podcast. I don't even think she attempted to listen to the podcast.
Sometimes I do some slimy shit where, not slimy, but I'll like, if I give a girl my Instagram, I'll like take the podcast out just for like a few hours.
No, yeah, sure.
And then put it back. I'm like, all right.
No, I wholeheartedly think you should because of the prime fact that right now men in podcasting has a bad stigma.
Oh yeah, it's fucking awful. Anytime you tell a girl in a podcast, you're like, oh.
Bro, I remember this was like maybe
we've been doing this before the stigma. We've been doing this way before anyone was like, people were on podcasts.
We don't even bash women. I mean, we'll have like one or two episodes, but nothing crazy.
Wait for my ick.
But fucking, I remember I was on a date. This was maybe, I think, 2 years ago. And we're sitting in this lounge. And then I told her a podcast. I can immediately just see her face turn. And I'm like, no, it's not like that. I was like, how you...
Fresh and Fit fucked the game up.
Yeah. I'm telling her, I was like, yo, it's an earth science podcast. Like, just to see how she would react. I was like, nah, it's not. But I'm sitting there trying to explain to him, like, yo, like, you don't even, like, give it a chance. You just assume, like, we about to be bashing women type shit. And that's not the case. We just talk about pop culture all day, like in our regular everyday experiences, and we don't deal with women or their assholes. I don't know what to tell you. We don't bash women, but they don't want to hear that. The minute you say podcast, it's like, nope, this nigga sitting there for hours talking about.
Yeah, usually I try to like second date the podcast will come out.
I don't even bring it up. You just find out. Once you meet me and you see my personality, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah. This guy's fucking chill. So, what were you saying?
When you were talking about like prompts and shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we get it. You like food. I hate that. It's like the way to my heart. Food, that's the one you'll get all the time.
That's a little bit easier to do.
Things I want to do, travel. Okay. We get it. You like to travel and eat.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think my issue is with dating right now, at least, and I'm talking specifically on Hinge, is that a lot of people don't make anything engaging.
Women especially. Like, I feel like I wouldn't know what niggas do, but
yeah. I've seen some, like, my women friends will show me guy prompts and stuff, and it's the same thing.
Mean, for dudes, like, dating apps are grind. We got to grind. Like, it's a grind. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot because you gotta
we have to put in effort. Like, women.
I don't mind the effort. I just want your prompts to be engaging. It gets tiring. Just make engaging prompts for me to build off something.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Because sometimes the hey is annoying, and the prompts are supposed to give you a sneak peek into someone's personality. And when you just say something so basic, like I like to travel, we all do. Or you're saying, oh, don't match with me if you don't have a passport. Actually, no, the one I saw before you got here actually was the one that really got me annoyed. The girl was like, one of my biggest fears, 50-50. And my thing is, listen, I get it. If you don't want to go 50-50, that's totally fine. But why is that even at the forefront of a conversation before you meet somebody? Like 50-50.
I actually like when girls do that because now I know, like, okay.
No, that's fair because now you know.
The red flag is immediate.
But from that perspective, yes, I get it. But I'm looking at it from just a general perspective of that shouldn't even be a concern to you because you don't even know me and you haven't even met me to go on a date yet. The 50-50 conversation is something that's a dating level of when you're living with somebody. The fuck do you got to get there to have that conversation? You trying to jump all these...
I think mean on a first date even.
Like, motherfucker, you'll find out.
Yeah.
Because I can lie. I can easily lie.
It's not like anyone ever talks about that before the date.
Yeah, like, who brings that up?
Oh, just so you know I'm paying. Like, no.
Yeah, like, no. It's kind of Russian roulette with that one, buddy. Yeah. You're going to find out when you get there if I got the
money. I wish I was one of those dudes, though. I wish I was one of those dudes that had the balls to be on the first date. Be like, so we splitting this?
Why?
So we splitting this?
But why?
I just think it's wild. I don't know.
You want to see the reaction? Yeah. Like, you don't care. Okay.
I just want to see a reaction.
I mean, you could do it.
Bold.
You could do it. Like,
not
joking. Like,
listen, I have friends that've done it because, well, you know, if they don't got it at the time, like, you know, if you don't got it at the time, like,
well, stay home.
You let them know, though, like, yo, just so you know, our funds is kind of low, so, you know.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
50-50.
No. That's your fault.
You think
Pay for it. Yeah. Nigga,
I think it's fine.
Last time I checked, your app exists.
Just because your funds are low, you can't go on dates?
No. I didn't say that. Just because your funds are low, you shouldn't be going on a date you can't afford. Nigga, we live in New York. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. There's a lot of free shit you can do and no one will notice. So that's not a fucking excuse to me.
That's true.
Like, that's not... Bro, there's so many nice restaurants where you don't even have to break the bank. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So if you asking a woman to go 50-50 because you ain't have it like that and you knew you didn't have it like that, you're a fucking scub. Because you could have easily done mini golf, museum dates, just got drinks.
That all sounds expensive.
Mini golf is $10. Museum is fucking free. Well, it's cold now, so the mini golf is out of the question. Yeah. But the museum is fucking free. I know that one's $30.
I know a good spot.
There's hella restaurants. Like my ramen spot is like $15 a piece, and that's gonna put you in a food coma. You just gotta know places. I got this other spot called Steam. Their food is pretty good. You spend $50, you're knocked out. I damn near had trouble leaving a restaurant. I was that full. So there's places you just gotta fucking know and get. And if you don't know, get on TikTok. All y'all want to do is go to like fucking Nobu.
If it works for you,
what?
To be like, yo, funds are low, but you know,
that's just crazy to me though. Because why would you do that?
If you make it work, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, you can make it work. Listen, that happened to me once. I will fully admit that happened to me once. Yeah. I told you that story. I didn't know hookah was that expensive, and that shit came out to like $150.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. Like I was like, ain't no way this is that expensive. And she split it with me. But after that, I knew. I was like, for one, I need to pick places I fucking know, stay in my financial lane, and make sure I got bread.
Yeah.
And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Women appreciate effort. You don't got to take them to the most luxurious, expensive place unless they're that type of woman. But most women genuinely appreciate the effort in the plan.
It is kind of tiring, though.
What? The effort in the plan?
The effort. Yeah, it's tiring.
It's not.
Well, it's one-sided, so it's like we got to put in a crazy amount of effort.
I don't feel like
I didn't put on amazing. You probably put on some amazing dates yourself. You got to know the right spots to go to. When was the last time a girl picked all the spots you're going to on the first date?
Never.
You know what I mean? Never. Exactly. It's like
never on a first date, but
you gotta
I'm not
know
expecting that though. Why are you expecting that?
I'm not expecting it. It's just tiring.
Oh.
It's just tiring after a while.
But you usually get it on the back end. Like eventually, as they like you, they'll.
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
so
I'm just saying, it's from dating app perspective, it's tiring.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
You know, maybe I have like a second window on dating. One thing I've learned.
I go through phases. Where I'm like, I don't want to talk to a single fucking person on here.
No, yeah, we all go through that,
Yeah.
and that's totally understandable, bro. Are you actively looking for a relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, when you're actively looking for a relationship, sometimes that shit is just frustrating to meet a bunch of people, and you're like, I don't want to talk to you today.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they don't feel like the one or the one.
Yeah.
You just, you're
I know
engaged
exactly.
with.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, is there potential? I don't think there's potential here.
Yeah. So I can understand getting exhausted.
But it'd be like double edged. It'd be like, I'm at the same time you're looking for a relationship, but it's like I can catch a nut too. Like you know what I mean?
I don't feel like that anymore at this
You
point.
don't think? No, you don't do that.
Not anymore. I've been actively dating with intent since
There's-
like August
Okay.
or sorry, not August.
I
July.
date with intent, but there's some women where it's just like I think I'd catch a nut too though if I could.
Yeah, I just don't want to do that no more.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
yeah, I've learned how to actively date with intent now, and I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, but
Okay.
yeah, I just have no desire to just have sex with somebody and that's just it. I don't know why.
I don't
but
like a one time. I don't like one night stands. if
I'm
that's-
saying no. I'm
But
saying
like-
in general, like just a situation. That's better. I have no desire to have a situationship. No.
I don't mind.
At this moment right now, I'm done. I'm over that shit. Because you know what bothers me about dating right now is that I have so many date ideas I want to do, but I'm not doing that with someone I'm going on a first date with. Like I want to go to pottery, but I'm not finna do
Why not?
that because I'm tired of sharing great moments with someone that's temporary.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So like, there's so many cool things. Like there's this pizza making class at Italy. We should all do that as a group, by the way. But there's a pizza making class,
The
and
fuck, you can take me. I'm not temporary.
I just said
Take you
that.
to pottery.
I just said that.
I'm down.
As I said, we
Like
should
a
do that
pot.
as a group.
I'm with it.
That shit might be actually really funny.
Yeah, see?
And I'm gonna come back to that. Remind me about the pottery thing. But yeah, I just don't. I'm tired of doing like these very cool and exciting, memorable things with someone that's temporary, and it's just like fuck. Like you just have
Alright, I
to
respect
attach
that.
into that.
No, I respect that.
Back to the pottery thing.
That's why I usually try not to go too crazy on a first date unless like I already like I know there's good potential with that girl. I try not to go too crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
First date, I think first date should be as formal as possible, in my opinion.
Do you buy flowers on a first date?
No,
I do.
do you really?
Yeah, I don't mind. It don't bother
Really?
me. It's like $5.
It's a gesture. It's not about the price.
Oh yeah, no, the gesture too. I don't mind. I like all that cute shit. So
Not on a first date. I think it's a weird gesture. I don't know. There's a Twitter thing.
but
About
it's
that.
not a
You see that?
surprise to them.
Huh?
It's not a surprise to them. They kind of know at that point. Like I don't ask them like, "Yo, do you like flowers?" type shit.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm
So
not
it's
just
one
doing
of
that
those.
surprise. Fuck no.
Oh,
Like-
that's what you made it sound like.
My bad. My
You
bad.
sound like you were just pulling up like, "Hey, milady." Like,
I mean, you could do that.
That's. Well, I mean,
You could
I don't
do
think
it
it's a
if
good
you
idea.
want.
I don't
But
think it's a good idea. In our
I like to
modern dating
gauge-
culture.
well, one, I personally will never do that because you also don't know if they're allergic, and I'm not trying to kill you on a first date.
People are allergic to flowers. Oh yeah,
Some people
pollen.
are. Yeah, pollen.
Allergies.
So, and also you might not be into flowers. So I like to gauge like, hey, like, you know, what do you like?
I do cute shit like that, but just not on the first date.
Yeah.
Like I like asking a girl like, "What's your favorite candy bar?" or something like that. But yeah,
Mm.
shit like that. But yeah.
What if she says like Snickers? I was trying to make that sexual. Never mind. Don't
Yeah,
worry
I
about
was
it.
I thought you were. I was like, wait, what?
I generally tried and I couldn't figure it out. It doesn't matter. Back to the pottery thing. I think that would be really fun to do. One thing I like, and we did this when we went. Well, I fucked up with the bowling plans, but I really do genuinely like how when we get together, it's just there's no level of maturity that
Yes.
exists.
Yes.
Like for anybody, we never talked about it, but when we had went bowling, I fucked up. I didn't know bowling was like a club, so you had to book a reservation. But we ended up making it work, and we just played in the arcade. And I won enough points to win this bouncy rubber ball, and so did Oscar.
Oh yeah.
This fucking asshole.
Why I do that?
This asshole takes my rubber ball and chucks it at a boat, and it ends up in the water. So now we only have one left.
We
Me and
have three,
Oscar.
I think. Do we have three?
I have no idea. So if you threw another one, you're an
I
asshole.
threw three in the water.
You're a biohazard for the environment. But this asshole, me and Oscar just throwing it, playing catch, whatever. This guy makes it his best interest to get this fucking ball it falls in a fucking.
Whoa. Oscar full on tackled.
That's
He
what you
wanted
get.
that shit.
That's what you get.
I fell in the bush.
Yeah, because it ended up in a bush, and then you ran to the bush. Then he tackles you into the bush, and I'm just standing there like, I don't really want to get in the bush.
He really wanted that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had better vision because
that was crazy.
if his vision was a little better over his, he really did not want to be doing that shit at all.
I was sick. Like, this man chucks this into the Hudson River like it meant nothing to nobody. But moments like that are really fun when you can just,
that was a good
every
time.
day we got to be an adult. We got to be mature. So to just go out and just be like, all right,
Full
fuck
childish.
it.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and then all the girls are just watching us. So we're with a couple women, and they're just looking
I know
at
I
us
look
like,
crazy.
nah, I mean, they
I was
know.
like,
They
fuck, I
know.
don't give a fuck.
Chloe's been around us for a couple years now.
I didn't know the other two that well, so.
Oh, yeah, you didn't. Maida, you know Ari. And then Maida's cool as fuck, so, and Olu's Olu. She's around Kenny.
It's a good time.
Kenny's
I'd do it again.
Yeah, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, imagine all of us going to pottery or pizza
I'll
making.
be fucking down. That sounds a good time.
Or dumpling. Yo, we just gotta start doing shit as a group, man. I'm gonna start making that happen again. I got tired of planning shit, that's why.
Yeah.
That was getting
I
exhausting.
want to do the hike, and I'm mad that we never.
Oh, yeah.
It's not necessarily too late, but.
It's cold, nigga.
We can find a warm day. It's a warm activity that warms you up. But yeah.
I don't know.
Should I do my ick?
Yeah.
Ick of the week, man. So we're doing this segment, Ick of the Week. I didn't explain it last time, but basically I'm just picking up things that turn me off from people I'm dating. And this week, it's women that make parlays. This is my ick. So if you ever been talking to a girl and she posts on her social media or something a whole parlay, and I know you're gonna say to me, oh, what, women can't enjoy sports? Why is she taking Terry Rozier's halftime assists? Why are you shouldn't be knowing that. Who's putting you on? Who's giving you these plays? Where are you getting these plays from?
StatMuse?
You know what I mean? Like, that ick. No, be a lady.
What is wrong with you? Like, your icks piss me off because none of these icks are
Be a
reasonable
lady.
icks.
Be a woman.
What is wrong with you and your lady sitting down and crafting and
That's fine.
executing a parlay?
Together, that's
Okay,
fine.
but what if she hits you up? She's
Together,
like,
that's fine.
yo, Tron, I got a lock for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take Brandon Ingram, 2 threes, over 2 threes. You're going to take Zion Williamson, 20 points. You're going to take Steph Curry for over 5 threes.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're going to finish it off. We're going to finish it off with Darius Garland over 6 assists.
You know what I'm going to say? Who are you fucking? Who are you fucking that's giving you these plays?
Why should I be fucking somebody?
Where is she getting Darius Garland halftime steals from? Where is she getting these plays
Bet
from?
halftime steals?
Yeah.
On what? FanDuel?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God.
Where are you getting these plays from? That's all.
Research. She got it from research.
That's a turn off. I don't know.
She
Especially
got on
when
her
they posting the pay stubs. I don't like it.
This is one girl that posted. She's so fire.
Yeah, I know. I think I probably follow the same one.
No, it's on my Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, but she posts her wins, and I'm like, that's fire.
Yeah.
Why
You never
is
see
that
her
an
losses.
ick? No.
Anyway.
No. Why is that really an ick for you though?
Yeah, it's kind of a turn off.
So if you were on a date with a woman and she was like, yo, like,
If she's really into sports, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's dope.
yeah,
But there's no way.
women can't like sports?
They're not Darius Garland halftime steals. I don't believe you if you say, if they're really locked in, I respect that. But I just don't, none of them are. None of them are that locked in.
Let's eliminate the halftime.
There's got to be
steals.
like 3 total.
You know what? I think it's an ick for you because you're concerned that she's better than you at parlays. Because you
I don't
suck.
really post. I am pretty bad.
You suck. You be giving the worst bets ever. This man gave me a bet for the MMA. Said, yo, this is a lock.
Yo,
2
you
minutes
never
in-
let me lift it. I got 2 parlays tonight I can send you.
two minutes in, that nigga got choked out.
Take the Celtics spread and take the Knicks spread. I've got you.
Who are the Celtics playing, you
They're
asshole?
playing the Bulls, and it's the play, and they need to win for the playoff.
Oh, it's a play-in tournament.
Yeah,
What's the spread?
They have to win by 30 for the play-in tournament. So yeah,
What's the spread?
it's like 15. It's like 12 or something. Take 15. Take
And
20.
you want the Celtics to cover the spread on the plus 12.
I took them plus 20, minus 20.
The spread was minus 20?
The spread was minus 12, and I took the alternate spread minus 20.
You're a fucking idiot.
Watch it. Win by 20. They have to.
Amro, they're not going to win by plus.
All right, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you later tonight. You're welcome. You're welcome, stupid.
You think the Celtics are going to beat the Bulls by more than 20?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Did you check the injury report?
Yes, Drew Holiday's playing.
Okay. What time does the game start? 7:30. It starts now, actually.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, you're such an asshole. That's
I'm saying
a
just be a lady.
horrible
Listen,
bet. That's why you got an ick, because I think a woman, you said that to a woman, and she's like, are you fucking dumb? Like, this nigga took the Celtics minus 20. Yo, you're actually insane, man. That's why dating's hard for you.
Listen, man.
Yo, I can see why dating's hard for you. You probably sit there with your parlay. She got her parlay up, and she's happy. Yeah, I won. You're like, fuck.
Shit. So
you got a 4-leg parlay, 3 out of the 4 lost. You suck.
Listen, if they're crafting these parlays themselves, I'm proud of them. But you know they're not. Where are they getting these plays from? That's all I want to know.
Okay, I'm gonna answer that question pretty simply.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people on Twitter that just give out parlays.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, I follow this guy that gives you a report on trends of like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they could just be using those as their metrics. Calling our shot gives a parlay every day.
Still ick.
That you followed another nigga for a parlay.
Yeah. Nah,
you might be sexist.
Not even that.
You don't think you're teetering on the line of sexist?
Nah. Because you know what? If they generally like really follow the sport and if they could name, if they really know all the players they're betting on.
Nigga, I barely know the players I'm betting on.
I mean, that's kind of.
I mean, I know like NBA players and like American sports, but you know, when I dabble in the FIBA, or don't let me get into the Chinese betting again.
You know, that's fine.
Kim Jong-un, I'm gonna be mad when he don't get 12 points.
You know what? It is sexist.
Yeah, that's sexist. Yeah.
Be a lady.
You ever use Prize Picks?
Huh?
You ever use Prize Picks?
Nah, I heard about it though.
Just fucking.
I feel like it, but yeah.
It. You know what I don't like about it? 2 things. 1, you can't alternate bet, and 2, you have to do a parlay.
Yeah, that's
really annoying.
Parlays are just bad.
Yeah,
people don't realize. Like,
it's fun.
If you want to like sustainably bet, you're supposed to like not do parlays.
Yeah,
just do straight bets.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, but
and like even like regular odd bet. Like you should. Have you ever taken a minus 200 bet in your life? There's people that make parlays and they've never done that. And like, bro, like statistically, those are the best bets to do. I don't know. Anyway.
I won't take a minus 200. I usually try to stay around like the minus 130, 180 range. Yeah. That's reasonable because 130 gets you like, let's say you put $5 in, I think it gives you like 4 back.
I think that's the problem.
So minus 130 is reasonable. Minus 200. Nigga, if I lose minus 200, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I've done minus 300, minus 400
I'm not doing that. Because if I lose, I'm gonna be tight.
Yeah, but you're less likely to lose.
You're less likely.
So over the long term, you're
fuck all that. Anyway. Some of these minus 130 bets do be happening pretty consistently. I ain't betting minus 200, nigga.
All right. Anything else?
No, I was gonna say one thing I do like about Prize Picks. You can bet on quarterbacks in college, and they be throwing that football like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for Michigan's quarterback, he sucked. So I bet it's under every week. That nigga's ass. All right. Anywho, yeah, I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, man.
You said,
I didn't.
Last time I saw you was at the Nets game, right? And you said you wanted to say something that meant you had something about the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Nah, fuck that. I think it's actually hilarious watching another guy going on a date with a woman he's trying to rizz up because the tone of voice you use is so different from your everyday voice.
Is it?
You was trying to put that smooth talk on. Yeah, you was smooth like some cognac out there, man.
To be fair, I talk to you different than I talk to everybody else too.
What does that mean?
Like if I talk to you different than the people I talk in the office, and I talk to women differently than, you know what I mean?
I talk to everybody the same, nigga.
Every talking the same?
I don't say nigga at work though.
So you don't.
I mean, that's different. I'm just not going to work saying nigga.
I'm way more immature and goofier and aloof around you.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty immature at work. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
But I'm like
certain people
comfortable with my coworkers.
I gotta be comfortable with certain people do that.
Yeah, but the same vernacular I use here, I go to work with, which is very frustrating. I can't turn it off.
Game too. That's cringe.
Yeah, and when I talk to women, I talk the same. You gonna get the same person.
Okay.
However I am. I don't really put that smooth shit on no more.
I didn't even remember. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could remember verbatim. This has been like 3 weeks, so I don't remember. But yeah, the tone of voice changed. You was kind of dragging out words a bit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's trying to fuck. Shit, I'm getting a little wet. Like,
okay. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. One crazy thing though, me and Z were talking about it. When you invited us to the bar, I was like, this nigga crazy, bro.
Was that crazy?
Yeah, because the fuck were you gonna say to her?
I don't know. I was just being polite.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I actually want y'all to go. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we were like, ain't no way this nigga just asked that question. Like,
just be polite.
Because imagine if we really went.
Yeah, I mean, we would have chill. We had a drink together, and I would have been like, all right, we got to go to this other bar.
Oh, well, what if you like? Oh yeah, we'll come through too.
I'm like, I'm trying to bust it out.
She was cool. I mean, she seemed nice. She called me Jesus, by the way.
Oh, she thought you were Ray because Ray dressed up as Jesus during Halloween.
I was like, what?
This is my Halloween party from like 3 years ago.
Okay, because when she said that, I ignored it, but I just sat there. I was like, "The fuck is she on right now?" Like,
yeah, I don't know why she thought she was Ray.
I was like, "Yo,
Like, oh, is that Jesus?"
yeah." I was like,
no, it's because
"Nigga, I sat in that car so enraged."
you were thinking about it the whole time.
Yes.
Oh, because you actually met her before. Yeah,
I met her before.
yeah, my Halloween party way back.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I didn't know who she was. A hole in the wall.
But she thought you were Ray though. So.
Yeah, when she called me Jesus, I sat there and said, "Why she do that?" Like,
I was very bold of her to just assume that you were Jesus.
With no context to him, like, is she retarded?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, man, more dates to come, more life to live, man.
Yes, sir.
I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Sorry we've been late. Good things are going to be coming, man. I'm going to decorate this apartment for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just got to buy the Christmas shit. I should have done that already.
Something for Kwanzaa?
I don't like Kwanzaa. There's nothing cool about Kwanzaa.
Okay. I was
Kwanzaa
a Dr. Umar impression, but I gave up.
Yeah, let's end that. All right, guys. Thank you for listening. As always, like, share, subscribe. Bye.
Peace.